So I know in the beginning of my videos, I normally do like this cool, like, ooh, look at me, look at my makeup, but I just want to warn you that this video is just gonna be a little bit of a hectic, chaotic mess. But this is where we wound up. So if you're interested in this, keep on watching. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Ignore the mess behind me. Please and thank you. I'm excited to do something that I've never really done before today. So I'm gonna try out a graphic eyeliner look, and we'll see how that goes. So if you're interested in that, keep on watching. Okay, so to start off for this look today, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Primer. One pump is quite a lot, so I don't need more than that. So I'm gonna do my eyes first. For an eye primer, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Super Brow Pomade in the shade Bleach. Okay, the eyeliner that I'm gonna use today for this look is the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Liner. And so I'm gonna start off by setting the base that I just put down with this Undone Beauty palette in Royalty. I'm gonna use this shade at the bottom here, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyelids. This kind of sat weird on top of the Kat Von D brow pomade, but my guess is just because they were both cream products, and it actually ended up working out fine with that combination because the Undone Beauty is supposed to be an eye primer as well. And now I'm going to take this color Slasher. I'm sorry if this is blinding you. I'm going to take this color Slasher from the Nikkie Tutorials Beauty Bay palette. And I'm gonna use this really small, fluffy kind of pencil brush. And I'm going to go ahead and take that and just concentrate it right in my outer corner V / the outer part of my crease. This is where my first mistake was made because I put way too much shadow on here to achieve what I was trying to achieve. This is where my second mistake was made because the brush I used was way too big to keep it concentrated in the area that I wanted it to be concentrated in. And now I'm going to take this shade in the middle here, Basic Truth, and I'm going to use it kind of on the edges to make a little bit more of the purple fade away. So now for the fun part, I'm going to take this and wing it out to the side, and then I'm going to connect it from the side to go like kind of over my crease. We'll see how it goes. Alright, so there we have a wing. If I didn't have so much extra skin on my eyelids, this would be so much easier. Okay, so it's not done yet, but what do you think? I kind of like that shape. Let's see if I can do it again. Yeah, I think I got it pretty symmetrical there. I hate that I'm like dragging around the extra skin on my eyelid while I'm doing this. This is literally like trying to draw on my face with a Crayola crayon. It's not the easiest. Okay. I feel like I look super crazy right now. I didn't really have a plan for what I was gonna do, so I guess now I'm just going to fill in what I did with shadow, and we'll see what happens. I think I'm gonna start off with Bend and Snap from the Nikkie Tutorials palette, which is just a hot pink color. I think what's throwing me off is I don't like this in the front. I'm getting rid of this. Okay, I feel better about that, actually. I didn't explain what I was doing here, but I basically wanted to connect the color scheme on the top of my eye to my lower lash line. So I created a false inner corner and then just dragged the eyeliner across my lower lash line. Alright, so this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to take some of this color. It's called Pride. And I'm going to put that on like this new false inner corner that I created. And I am just still gonna use this little tiny fluffy brush. I'm gonna take this brush and just get a little bit off of the liner and use it kind of to fill in a little bit on my lower lash line. Like closer to my waterline. Just noticed you can see my dog rolling around on the floor in the background. See, now you can't like see my skin on that eye. So now I'm gonna take this Bedellium Tools brush and I'm gonna take this Undone Beauty palette and I'm gonna line my lash line with this on the top. And I'm gonna take it out to the tail of the other wing. To do is I'm gonna take this Morphe M504 brush and I'm just gonna buff out the edges of this because I think I don't like it. That's what I think. Here I picked up more of Bend and Snap from the Nikkie Tutorials palette, which is the shadow color I used on my eyelid, and I used that to buff out the line of the eyeliner. Okay, I am saving this look, guys. I'm saving it. So now I'm going to use my finger, and I'm going to put on this Pride shade again that I used on the inner corner. And I'm just going to do it. You can still see, like, kind of the line of where I had put that liner, so I'm gonna do it up to that line. After I do my face makeup, add a false lash, which is gonna help with this, but I don't hate this. And I'm gonna leave it like this because I think it looks kind of cool. It looks like a Barbie inspired kind of thing, which is not necessarily what I was going for, but I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. So now I'm gonna finally put on foundation. I'm gonna use my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Foundation. So I'm just gonna pop some of that on the back of my hand. Oh, did not mean to squeeze out that much, whoops. Here I'm using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer to lighten up the highlight points of my face just because this foundation is a little bit too dark for me. This is the Mighty Contour from Soap & Glory, and this is a cream contour. And as per usual, I blended that all in with my beauty blender. Alright, for powder, I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. And I'm just going to use this Ego Tools brush to put that on. And now I'm going to use my Winky Lux Coffee Latte Bronzer. and my Morphe M143 brush. I will literally never know the names of a brush. Like, it doesn't matter how many times I've told you this is my Morphe M143, like, I'm always gonna have to look at the handle to know it's my Morphe M143. I have the song Emotional Motion Sickness, is that what it's called? By Phoebe Bridgers, stuck in my head. It's a good song though.
So for blush, I used my Zoeva Basic Moment palette because it was a nice pink and I thought that color went with this eye look.
Moving on to eyebrows, I know I did mention this before, but I finally got the Morphe Brow Gel because my Glossier one really needed to go. And this one's less expensive than the Glossier one anyway. I've only used this one once, so I mean, from the one time I used it, my thoughts are that they're pretty much exactly the same thing. Like, there's no crazy difference or anything.
For lashes, I used the Eyelure London Felt Tip Liner Lash Glue, as well as the Ardell Wispies that I cut in half, and my Origins mascara.
I don't really have an explanation for why I think this, but I feel like I look like Yzma from The Emperor's New Groove. So, for lips, I'm gonna use this Origins Pink Carnation lipstick. Look at how pretty the packaging is too. Well, there she is, folks. I'm sorry this didn't turn out how I originally anticipated, although I can't say I'm surprised because I really didn't plan anything out at all. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!